Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ With Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa, we are on Ang 78, where Maharaj is teaching us the marriage of a Gurmukh. Marriage of a Gurmukh, when Gurmukh goes to their in-laws after the marriage. How can they go to the in-laws starting from there? And when they go to the in-laws, what they do? The marriage of a Gurmukh with Vaheguru. Shri Rag Mahalla Chautha Kar Duja Chant Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad. Vaheguru Ji is one, and from voice of Vaheguru, this whole creation, this Trigun Maya has been created. To go back to Vaheguru Ji, we have to listen to that sound, to the voice, so that we can merge in one Vaheguru. But it can happen only with Satgur Prasad, with the Kripa, with the grace and blessings of Vaheguru Ji. Mund Eani Peyada Kyo Karhar Darshan Pikhe. Can they, if the Maharaj is comparing this with the world, if there is a bride who has recently got married, actually Purane Jamane de vich, in the old times, there used to be a muklava. Marriage used to happen before and the muklava used to happen later. For some time, because when the kids were young, they used to get married. But the girl would not go to the husband's place till the time she is matured enough to become a wife, to take all the responsibilities of husband and wife. So they never used to do muklava. So Maharaj is giving that example here. Mund eani peyade kyo kar har darshan pikhe. Can they, if the girl is still in her house, in her parents' house, how can she do the darshan of her husband? How can she see her husband? Same about us. We are also this house which we live in, this world which we live in. This is also our pekakar. This is not our husband's house, our Lord's house. Our husband Lord is Vaheguru. This is this worldly house. And this physical body is also our worldly house. One day we all have to leave. But if we will not learn how to leave while living in this house, what will we do when we go there? ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ? ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੀ ਸਿੱਖਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਹੈ. That's why when these young girls were married and muklava has not yet happened, they have not yet gone to their husband, their parents will teach them everything. Not just cooking, food, cleaning and all. That's secondary. Primary thing is how to behave there, how to live there. some people think that the old traditions were not very good and all. They used to do child marriages. Usually, they don't know the concept of muklava. Child marriage didn't meant that the child is now living with her husband or two kids are living together. No, kids still used to live separate to their own parents' house till the time they're mature enough. In some cases, they were even in some educated families, they were getting educated first and then they used to decide the muklava. So, Gurmukh Pyareo, this is the same thing. When we are in this world, if we will not remember Vaheguru, how will we understand how to meet Vaheguru? We have to remember him first. We have to do the praises of him. Without praises, Gurmukh Pyaro, jede bhi join kar dena, please everybody mute, otherwise we get all distracted. Thank you. Mund eani pede kyun kar har darshan pikh hai? But living here in this world, these days we have internet, we have everything, we have phones. In the olden days, they never used to be there. That's why Mara says in Gurbani, Kita Iris. Sun galla Akash ki Kita Iris. And then now we are before, the love used to have so much power. That person sitting here, if they're connected through the Naam, they can actually have intuition what the other side is, what is happening on the other side. Gurmukhs in the older days, they used to talk with each other through intuition. Because लेकिन नाम जपन वाले गुरमुखा दी गल हो रही, गुरमुख्स दी गल. But now nobody wants to do that, right? Because we have these phones and everything and we can get connected. But Maharaj says if the girl will keep on continuing staying at her own house, how will she meet Vaheguru? How will she meet her husband-in-law? There is only one way. Har har apni kirpa kare Gurmukh sahurude kam sikhe. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗੀ, ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਕਿਰਪਾ. What is the prasad kirpa? First kirpa is coming to the sachi sangat. First kirpa is coming to the sat sangat. Mere madho ji sat sangat mile so tarya. First kirpa is kirpa, the grace and blessing of coming in the congregation. Which congregation? The true congregation, where Naam is being chanted, where the meditation is being done, where the praises of one formless Vaiguruji is being done. And then coming in the Sangat and learning Saas Giras Simran. Jo Saas Giras Tyaye Mera Har Har, so Gursikh Guru Man Pave. अपनी मर्जी दे नाल नहीं गुरु प्यारे. बहुत लंबा रास्ता कर लेने आपां. I've given this example before also. When you are on a freeway or a highway, जो तुसी highway ते जांदे हो, if the GPS is telling you there is a congestion, traffic jam है आगे, and what do? Whatever GPS is telling you, you change the course of action, the direction, you change it based on what GPS is saying. But sometimes we are over smart. We say, no, I know better. Mainu jada pata hai. And we keep on going. And then we are stuck there in the traffic forever. Same thing. Saas Giras Simran is abiding to our Guru. Jo saas giras tyaye mera har har, so Gursikh Guru man pave. Guru nu paunda hi ohi hai jehda saas giras simran karda. What is saas giras simran? Wah, tummy in, listening to your own voice. Guru, tummy out, listening to your own voice. Basically, Sas is inhale, Giras is exhale. I know some people say it's eating food and all. Yes, we have to remember Vaheguru with every morsel of food, with every breath, no doubt about it. But the technique which Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha is telling us is Sas Gira Simran is Sas, tummy in, inhaling will automatically happen. And you have to say Vah, listen to your own voice. Guru, again, tummy out, listen to your own voice. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਮਿਲ ਗਈ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਮਿਲ ਗਈ you got the gift of ਸੰਗਤ you got the gift of ਸਾਸ ਗਿਰਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਜਾਪ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੇ then he will do the kirpa what kirpa he will bless us with the naam ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਾਰੜੇ ਕੰਮ ਸਿੱਖੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ then the training start. This is the same training, Gurmukh, which we learned before when the kid is in mother's womb and he or she is getting trained inside. Same training is happening when we start listening to the Naam, listening to the Shabad, which is the voice of Vaheguru. Now, how to go there? What to do? How to sit in Sahaj? How to sit in Sahsun? How to sit in the state of no thoughts, how to listen to the voice of Vaheguru. That training happens. How that training happens? In the Sangat and then in the Dargah. Sahrade kam Sikh hai Gurmukh har har sada tyai. Oh bhi dasta Maharaj ne kiਵੇਂ ਸਿੱਖਦਾ. How will the Gurmukh learn the works, the job which he has to do in the other side? By doing dhyan, in the dhyan avastha. Har har sada dhyaye. First Sas Gira Simran, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Then Sas Antargat Simran. Then you do it through the mind. When you do it through the mind, your mind will start going in a state of peace. Sahaj. You will start enjoying that state. It is like a drowsiness, but in drowsiness, you become lazy. Here, you will be active and you will love it. Mind will also go in peace. The body will also be in peace. It will be relaxed. Sahaj avastha. It's a Gyan's avastha. It's a avastha of wisdom. Because we can only learn this avastha through Gurbani Guru. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਸ ਅਵਸਥਾ 'ਚ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ in that stage, in that state of the mind, when there are no thoughts, mind is in peace, body is relaxed, mind is relaxed, there is no stress, there are no thoughts, then you will hear the voice of Vaheguru, maybe a ringing sound, maybe the different sounds. But one sound is called Sahajtun, one ringing sound. Ik ras vich ik awaaz aayegi. Then what we have to do? We have to put the dhyan in that sound, in that Sahajtun. ਉਸ ਅਵਸਥਾ 'ਚ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ Sahajtun ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. And some people will say, oh, I hear it from left side, I hear it from right side, I hear it from the middle of my eyebrows, I hear it from the back side. When you start listening to the Sahajtun, you have to be very cautious. First of all, you will hear this sound whole day. Pure din ch awaaz aayegi. But then we don't have to listen there. We only go to the Sahaj state when we have done Sas Gira Simran, when we have done Sas Simran. When the thoughts are no longer there. Then you hear, when you are in Sahaj Avastha, there is a separate class about the Sahaj Avastha. You can search it in the channel. But when you are in Sahaj Avastha, then you start listening to the sound. Does not matter from where it is coming. Start listening. Don't forcefully listen it. Just relax your body and start listening. And that point of time, the best way is where your eyes are looking in the front of your forehead, you put the dhyan there, but the eyes should be closed above your eyebrows, just above your eyebrows in the front, little bit in the front, maybe 2 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches front. It is just an estimate, right? And keep on listening the sound there by sitting there. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੇ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਾਰੜੇ ਕੰਮ ਸਿੱਖੇ। ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, then you will be in the dargah. The moment you lose all the thoughts, you are in the dargah, you are in the door of Vaheguru, you are in the court of Vaheguru. ਸਾਰੜੇ ਕੰਮ ਸਿੱਖੇ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਸਦਾ ਧਿਆਏ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਹਨੂੰ all the time you have to sit in that samadhi. You have to sit in the samadhi. You have to sit in the sun and ਧਿਆਏ and put your focus there. ਸਈਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰੇ ਸੁਹੇਲੀ, ਹਰ ਦਰਗਹਿ ਬਾਂਹ ਲੁਡਾਏ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਭੁੱਲ ਨਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਕਿਧਰੇ, ਸਹੇਲੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਛੱਡ ਦੇਣਾ ਆਪਣੀ। Don't leave the sangat. This is the biggest problem which most of the Gurmukhs do. And then their stage, their avastha will start going down. When they reach that stage of dhyan avastha, of listening to the Sahaj Tun, what happens? They will forget about Sangat. They will stop coming in the Sangat. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਈਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰੇ ਸੁਹੇਲੀ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ sit, that bride, soul bride, still learn all the things from the Sangat. Because the wisdom of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is in Sachi Sangat, in Sat Sangat, in the true congregation. Saiyan vich fire suheli, har dargah ba ludaye. Kende, then going to the dargah, court of Vaheguru, is very easy. If she has learned everything, learned the manners on what the behavior, on how she has to behave in and at the house of her in-laws, in the house of her husband Lord, अपने घर वाले दे घर कितना behave करना. And if she will learn, if she will receive the naam, if she will receive the shabad, if she will start listening to the anhad shabad, sahaj tun naad, panch shabad, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਲੇਖਾ ਧਰਮ ਰਾਏ ਕੀ ਬਾਕੀ, ਜਪ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਕਿਰਖ ਹੈ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਬਾਕੀ ਲੇਖਾ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਨਾ, whatever the bad account was done from the previous births or this birth, whatever bad things you have done, we have done, when we'll listen to this naam, when we'll start going in the court of Vaheguru, then what will happen? That lekha will be not seen. Because we know if Vaheguruji will see our lekha, will not be able to get liberated. That's why we do this ardas, right? Lekhe kate na chutiye, khin khin poolan har, bakshan har baksh le, nanak partar. Eh palle banlo Guru pyareo. You have to keep on doing the ardas 25, 30, 40 times, whatever times you can do. Kaam krodh ar lobh moh बिनस जाए अहमेव, नानक प्रभ शरणागति कार प्रसाद गुरुदेव। लेखा धर्म राय की बाकी, जप हर हर नाम किरखे। अद्धे तो ज्यादा लेखा दे गुरु प्यारे गुरु शब्द दा जाप करके खत्म हो जाए। More than half of your account will be teared off. Paper will be toned by the Tanra itself when he will know that this Guru Pyara is doing Simran. Now my territory is not there. Jam te Taramraj, naam de kol nahi aa sakte. Jams cannot come near the Gurmukh Pyara who is chanting naam. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਜਪਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਜਮ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਨੇੜੇ, ਕੋਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ, ਇੰਨੀ ਪਾਵਰ ਹੈ। ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, is a power of naam. Power of वाहिगुरु। लेखा धर्म राय की बाकी, जप हर हर नाम किरख है। खत्म कर देता लेखा। Your lekha is done, your account is finished, done. Nobody is going to see what you have done in the past, but present संभालना पैना, नाम नू संभालना पैना। मुंद एआणी पेड़े, गुरमुख हर दर्शन दिखे। पहले किसी पिखे, हुन दिखे। कहते now, if she has received the naam, if she has an intuitive power on going to the dargah, if he can or she can leave her physical body, the mind can leave the body and connect with the naam and can go to the dargah, then you can do the darshan. फिर दे दर्शन हो जाएंगे ਉਹਦੇ। That naam is a flight, it's a jahaz which will directly take you to the dargah. And how will you know whether you have received to the dargah? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਉੱਥੇ। ਉੱਥੇ you will meet him। ਵਿਆਹ हुआ मेरे बाबला, गुरमुखे हर पाया। कहते उत्थे दर्शन हो गए, उत्थे पा लिया। The Gurmukhs have received him। अज्ञान अंधेरा कटिया ना होना, पूरी तरह noted down गुरमुख प्यारे, बन लो ये चीजां नूं। अज्ञान अंधेरा कटिया। अगर साडे च अगे भी अज्ञानता हैगी है, अंधेरा हैगा, ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਜੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ। If there is ignorance, if we still have parampulekhe, doubts, duality, if still we are confused, if the pyar is not there, the love for Vaheguru Ji is not there, that means we have not yet received it. You know, I receive calls of all the Gurmukh Pyares, and they say, oh, today I had a darshan of Vaheguru. What should I do next? If you have darshan of Vaheguru, you don't need to do anything. Then you will merge. If you have questions about this, that means you have not done darshan. Badi uchi avastha Guru Pyareo. Just seeing Vaheguru, just doing the darshan of Vaheguru is very high avastha. You will have no questions left. Agyanta khatam ho jayegi, andhera khatam ho jayega. The darkness will go away. The wisdom of Gurbani, the wisdom of Vaheguru will come in. There will be no calm, no krodh, no lobh, no more, no hankar. There will be no lust, greed, anger, attachment. If you have those things, if you still have desires, if the satisfaction, the contentment is not there, if the santokh is not there, santokh nahi na aaya aje tak, ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਜੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੇ। ਗੁਰ ਗਿਆਨ ਪ੍ਰਚੰਡ ਬੁਲਾਇਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬੜਾ ਤਿੱਖਾ ਚਾਨਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆਏ। ਅਗਿਆਨ ਅੰਧੇਰਾ ਕੱਟਿਆ। The blindness of the darkness will go away. You will see the light of Vaheguru. बड़ी तेज लाइट, थोड़ी बहुत ही नहीं है, मैं थोड़ा लाइट देख रहा हूं। नो, गुर ज्ञान, ज्ञान दा चानन, नाम दा चानन, शब्द दा चानन। गुर ज्ञान प्रचंड बलाया, जोत दे दर्शन। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੜਦੇ ਸੀ ਅਸੀਂ, ਮਨ ਤੋਂ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਣ, ਉੱਥੇ ਪਛਾਣ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਸਾਡੀ। The mind will become light. ਬਲਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਗਿਆਨ ਅੰਧੇਰਾ ਬਿਨਸਿਆ, ਹਰ ਰਤਨ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਲਾਧਾ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫੇਰ ਉਹ ਬਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ permanently. ਬਲਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਗਿਆਨ, that the wisdom of Vaheguru, you will have no desires left. You are happy, you are content. Santokh is there. The Sahaj is there all the time, not only for the limited time. That avastha has come. Balya, gur, gyan, andhera bin sya, the darkness will go away. The lamp of Naam has lit it now. That lamp which was already there in everybody, now it is lit. Har ratan padarth ladha. That is the ratan, that is the Naam ratan which you want. Lad loge. You will be filled with the Naam from top to bottom. Vikar, panch chor, dod jange. That lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego will go away. Home rog gaya. The ego will go away. That separation, the veil of separation, our thoughts, our home, our ego will go away. Home rog gaya. Dukh lata. Pain will go away. The pain will go away. There will be no disease. Let me be very clear and honest with you on this. Lot of prachar is going on that the physical diseases will also go away. Gurmukh Pyareo, the physical body is nothing but dust. It has to perish one day. No matter who you are, the physical body has to perish. Nobody can stop aging. If somebody is telling you that, it does not resonate with the concept of Gurbani. Because Gurbani is all about mind. Man balwan hona chahiye. The mind has to be the powerful. Bal jehda na man nu chahiye. Chaddi kala, mind has to be there. If mind is in chaddi kala, physical body will be automatically in chaddi kala. Mind is in tendi kala, the physical body will be in the tendi kala. But physical body is in kal. Mind is a kal. Physical body has a limit of a time. It's bounded in time. Mind is timeless. Vaheguru Ji is timeless. ਉਹ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਦਾਇਰੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਂਦਾ, ਨਾ ਮਨ ਨਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਹੋਮੈ ਰੋਗ ਗਿਆ ਦੁੱਖ ਲਾਥਾ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੋਮੇ ਦਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੈ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਮਨ ਦਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੈ। When mind is going to see his own light, then that pain will go away. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਧਿਆਨ ਅਵਸਥਾ 'ਚ ਬੈਠਦੇ ਹਾਂ, when we focus in the front of our forehead, we are sitting in sage. When we'll sit in the sage in the front, slowly and slowly that sound will take you to the place. It will become a naad. That naad will take you to the place. Prachand tej swaroop of light will be there. It's very difficult to see that. So very, very, so much light. It is not light which we can imagine in this world. It is something which cannot be explained. It has to be experienced. High level, let's say you are driving on a freeway, dark freeway in the night, and immediately some big vehicle is coming in front of you, and flashes of light come in front of you, and immediately you will not be able to see those flashes. It's a very similar experience, but way more than that. Home rog gaya dukh lata aap ape Gurmukh khada. Guru pyareo, ਉਹਨੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਜੁਗਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ। If you are listening to the Shabad, that's a kirpa. If you are japping Naam, it's a kirpa. If you are seeing the light of Vaheguru, it is his kirpa. But it will only happen with the Gurmat, through Guru's mat, through the wisdom of Guru. Otherwise, it will not be. If you think that you will not read Gurbani, you will not understand Gurbani, you will not practice the Gurbani, and it will happen, it will not. Ardas, Benti, Gurbani, and Simran is must. If the base is not there and you're trying to get into the upper stages, and if the pyar is not there, love is not there, you will not be able to reach there ever. And then also it is his wish, his will, whether he wants to reveal himself to you or not. ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਵਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ, ਉਹਦੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ। ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਵਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਅਬਿਨਾਸੀ, ਨਾ ਕਦੇ ਮਰੇ ਨਾ ਜਾਇਆ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ then you will not be in the cycle of life and death. ਨਾ ਕਦੀ ਜੀਓਗੇ ਨਾ ਕਦੀ ਮਰੋਗੇ, 84 ਲੱਖ ਜੂਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਓਗੇ। ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਵਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ? Who is your match now? Who is your husband Lord? ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ। ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਵਰ ਪਾਇਆ, ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਵਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਅਬਿਨਾਸੀ, ਉਹ ਨਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ। This physical body is susceptible to death. ਨਾਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਨਾਸਵੰਤ ਹੈ। Everything you see, everything you touch is going to be perished one day. But Vaheguru Ji is Abhinasi. Vaheguru Ji is Akal Murat. Vyaho hua mere babula Gurmukhe har paya. Kende vyah sampurn ho gaya. And let's do Ardas in front of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. We should also be blessed with the Naam. And we also want to get married with one husband Lord, with one Vaheguru, so that we can also enjoy in the court of Vaheguru. The real enjoyment, the real Anand. Maharaj kehte na, Anand, Anand sabko kahe, Anand Guru te jane. Only through the Guru. And that Guru is not a physical Guru, it's a Shabad Guru which is inside you, everybody. No matter who you are, no matter which country you belong to, no matter which religion you belong to. You're a Hindu, you're a Muslim, you're a Sikh, you're a Christian, you're a Jain, you're a Buddhist, or anybody. That Naam is inside, that Guru is inside you. Nonid Amrit Prabh ka naam, dehi mein iska bishram. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਹੀ। We are not able to understand. ਅਸੀਂ ਈਰਖਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਦੁਆਇਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਦੁਵਿਧਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। We are in duality. We are in jealousy. ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਖਤਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ, we will not be able to get married with our husband Lord. And he is the only one. He is the only husband we have to seek, not these worldly husbands. That is the maryada of this world. That is the rules of this world. But the rules for Vaheguru is only one Vaheguru, only one Lord, one formless. And we all are females. Maybe physically you look like a male, but you're not. That's the concept of Gurbani. We are Jeev Atma. We have to meet Paramatma, Prabhu Parmeshwar, Allah, Ram, Hari, whatever you want to say. But he is the only one, not multiple. Now, Ji Gurmukh Pyare Ardas kariye that we should be blessed with the Naam. How Ji? Simran kariye Ji. We have to say Vah, tummy in, listen to your own voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your own voice. Vah, Guru, 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 va guru 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 guru va 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Antargat Simran Guru Pyare. Mind should chant, mind should listen. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਬ ਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਓ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਣਾ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। We'll meet again tomorrow with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ at 5 p.m. Pacific. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ